We've talked a lot about fair trade and having a level playing field. That's critical. Intellectual property theft, which has been, extreme within some of the industries and making things very important. Third, you think about some of the technologies that manufacturing companies employ: controllers, servers, technology, computer vision, and thinking about the cyber risks that come with critical infrastructure when you're looking at the underlying technology and the source of that underlying technology. It's very visible here in manufacturing. And then fourth, the creation of new intellectual property. Because you think about the creation of new intellectual property, and we've been involved in some tech spinoffs as an example from universities, and you really have to pay attention to the source of where that intellectual property is being created and the roots that it has back in other areas, such as supported by the Chinese Communist Party. So much of the issues that the committee is dealing with is really converging here in manufacturing. And so I think it's really appropriate that we're here. But I think the other thing is I do have an incredible optimism for the US economy and incredible optimism for the manufacturing sector, because I do think at the core, I have the great privilege of seeing innovators, young people, people who have been in industry, people who've seen problems, coming up with new solutions to solve problems. And ultimately, we can continue to lead through innovation. While they're playing with old intellectual property, we continue to create new. And I think we're on this really unique time within the economy that I would encourage you to both look for fair markets in the past, intellectual property currently, but really look at innovation and the ability to support the innovative economy and make these connections between innovators and existing manufacturers. And then also recognize that with this innovation comes a great need for transparency, and transparency both around, what the roots are of the intellectual property, transparency of how it's funded, and transparency of how it's used. And so I applaud the work of the committee. I'm a great optimist when we think about what happens to be the potential of this manufacturing economy, but I also believe that only will be realized through the good work of this committee.